Hi, we are going to paint our sea animal with watercolor, and we are going to use wet on wet technique. If you would like to outline your animal before you start, you could use a colored pencil. I have two different colored pencils. One is the watercolor pencil. Do you see how it says watercolor? You do not want to use that one because it will smear when you paint. So I'm getting one that is just plain and it does not say watercolor pencil. And you can do a quick, neat outline if you want to. It's really not necessary, I don't think. But it might make your animal stand out a little bit better later on when we do the background. So after you get your animal outlined, we are going to get our watercolors and we are going to wet our whale with water. So I'm going to get a thin brush and some water. I'm going to put my water in the picture so you could see. So I'm just getting some water. It doesn't even really need to be drippy. And you definitely want to hold your brush like you hold the pencil close to the bristles. And you want to stay inside your whale. If you put water outside the whale, and I'm also going to make sure that I don't put water in the parts that I want to stay white, or you might even want to color those white spots in with a colored pencil if you have parts that you want to be white. So I'll color that in quickly. And then I'm going to continue with my water. And you want it to be wet, but you don't want it to drip outside here. It's not really a disaster if that happens, but it kind of helps with, you know, the neatness of your animal. So we are going to experiment with wet on wet, which is really fun. And we're going to make it look like a galaxy. So I'll just do this front of him now so that my animal is staying wet. And I'm going to get my watercolor paint and I'm going to wet them also. And I know that killer whales are black, but I want mine to look like a galaxy, so I don't really care what color a killer whale is. And I'm going to drip my water into my blue, and you could even make some wet paint in your tray. And then I'm just going to drip that onto the wet. And do you see how that flows around? And you could really make it swirl all around in there. Maybe I want it to be a little more drippy. So you could start out not really soaking wet and drippy, and then if you could see that if you want the paints to flow more, that you can fill in with more water. And then I'm going to get purple. Some galaxy images are just kind of purples and blues, and then I see some with pinks and oranges and all kind of things. Ooh. And then if I just push the paints a little, or if you could drip water, watch this, boom, it really makes the colors flow together. You could guide your colors so that they kind of outline your animal, or push them like in the little parts like the nose there. And then I would do my whole whale like this to just get him all filled in and swirled. And you could even leave some areas white if you want to not put paint there. Let me put some yellows in there. If you go to the yellows and things like that, you want to make sure your brush is clean so you're not mixing. Try some pinks and greens. So you could get it really wet, But if you do get it wet, you definitely do not want to pick up your painting unless you want the paints to drip. And you can see down here how it's starting. If you mix colors too much, remember that you're going to end up with brown, which you may or may not want. So you might want to be careful not to get too carried away. And then we will let him dry for a while, and after he's dry we'll come back and we'll add some stars. See this big puddle here? I'm just gonna let that puddle dry like that, because if I mix the colors too much in there, it's going to end up looking really muddy, and you won't be able to see the different colors as much as maybe you want to. Okay, thank you for watching.